Hello, grade 12. So now we're going to work on what is simultaneous equations, okay? And we're going to look at substitution method, elimination methods. And we're also going to look on linear equations, linear simultaneous equations, and from there we'll go into what we call linear and quadratic linear and quadratic simultaneous equations, okay? And we see how best we can tackle those ones when we're in the exam, okay? So let's see what's happening here. Now, so what we see there is simultaneous equations, and these are linear equations, okay? So linear equations mean that the powers of your letters here, what we have here, variables here, x and y, is just one. There is no power of two there. So these are very easy to tackle, and these are straight lines, linear equations. Now, so when you are given two linear equations like this, okay, we need to find the value of x and y simultaneously, meaning at the same time. Okay, so we are working with these two equations because if we are only to use this one equation, okay, we can't find value of x because it will be in terms of y, but we want the value of x on its own. So by substitution method, what you need to do first here, you need to make x, either x or y, substitute the formula. So first of all, first step is to make x or y subject of the formula in one equation. Okay, then from there, what must you do? You substitute. Second equation. Okay, that's what you just need to do. So after that, you need to substitute into the second equation and see what's actually going on. Now, so let's have an example here. So in this one here, on equation one, we are given it's x squared, x plus 2y is equals to 11. So we can say x is equals to 11 minus 2y. That's what we have there. Okay, then we substitute this into 2. So substitute this x is equals to 11 minus 2y in 2. You are substituting in equation 2. That's what you're doing. Now let's see here what we're going to do. We're going to say 2, 11 minus 2y minus 3y is equal to negative 6. That's equation 2 there. Okay. Now 2 times 11 is what? Let's see. 2 times 11. What do we have? 22. 22 minus 2 times 2 minus 2 times minus 2 minus 4y minus 3y is equal to negative 6. See this, what is it, a removal of brackets, where you need to multiply everything inside with the number that is outside the bracket. You must remember that, you mustn't forget that, okay? Now here, we are grouping like terms here. So we see that negative 4y plus negative 3, so it's mean that it's in the negative. So 4 plus 3 is give us negative 7y equal to negative 6. This is plus, so it's going to be negative here, minus 6 minus 22. Then what do we get there? If we say minus 6 minus 22, we get what? Minus 28. So it's going to be minus 7y is equal to minus 28. Then what we divide by negative 7 by negative 7, this will cancel, this will cancel, 4. So y will be equal to 4. We find the value of y. Once we have the value of y, what must we do now? We take y, we substitute into the equation, into any of this equation. You can substitute 1, okay? So we know that x is equal to 11 minus 2y, which is equals to 11 minus 2, 4, 11 minus, what do we get? We get 3. So our answer there is 3. So the value of y is 4 and the value of x is 3. That's what we call substitution equation. Substitution. Okay. So that's how we solve by substitution. Okay. So let's see here what we have here again on the other side here, where we are given x plus 3. Okay, x plus 2y. Sorry, is equal to 11. Oh, the same equation. But now we're using elimination. So here you need to eliminate either, either x or y. So how do we eliminate this? First of all, we must make what call either y or what call make. That's what supposed to be the first thing. Make either y or x identical in two equations. Okay, then subtract. Now what we have here is that we are given that it's x plus 2y is equal to 11, then 2x minus 3y is equal to negative 6. So let's try to eliminate y. Okay, so for us to eliminate y, okay, in this case, okay, eliminate y, we need to multiply here with because we need the same value, we need to multiply with 3, we need to multiply with 2, so that we can have same y, which is 6. So here if you say 3 times 2, you get 6. 2 times 3, you get 6. So we're going to separate. If you're going to multiply throughout there, what will you get? You get 3x plus 6y is equals to 33. Okay, for the first equation. Then the second one will be 2 times 2, 4x minus 2 times negative 3 is going to negative 6y is equals to 2 times negative 4, negative 6 plus negative 12. This is the second equation like that. Now, what do you do now? You add these two, because you can see that if we add, we will get a 0 here. We'll get a 0. That's how we eliminate, we get rid of y. So add equation 1 plus equation 2. Now, what do you do now when you're given that? What do you do when you're given that? You're going to say 3 plus, it's going to be 7x is equal to 32 minus 12. 33, sorry. 33 minus 12. 33 minus 12, we get 21. This is 21. Okay, then we divide both sides by 7. By 7, cancel there, and give us 3. X is equal to 3. Okay, then we substitute. In equation 1, then it's going to be 3 plus 2 y is equal to 11, then 2, okay, 2y is equal to 11 minus 3, 11 minus 3, 11 minus 3 is what? 11 minus 3, you get 8. So 2y is equal to 8, then you divide by 2, we divide by 2, okay, our y there will be 4. So y will be equal to 4. So you can compare your answers there. Y equal to 4, y equal to 4, x equals to 3, x equals to 3. So that's how you're supposed to know it. So make sure that you either add or subtract elimination. You are eliminating any of these two. But here is the thing now. This is a what you call linear equations. In linear equations, you can use elimination method. Okay, but you find that what is it? In some cases, it's difficult to use what called elimination. What is it? Elimination. But substitution is always the best that you must master. You must master substitution. Substitution. Yes, elimination in some cases is very quick and easy. But now the thing is, you need to learn substitution that you can solve anything that comes your way. Okay. So here, what do we have here? Okay, what do we have here? We are having x minus 2y is equals to 3. Okay, then x y is equals to 20. So you need to substitute. So what did I say? You must make any one of these what called what is it? Substitute the formula. So you're going to say, all right, in this case here, in one, x is equal to negative 3 plus 2y, which is 2y minus 3. That's what we have there. That's in one. Then we substitute. In equation 2. So you must always number. It's very easy to number your what is it? To number your equations. Okay, 1 and equation 2. So that we know that whenever we are doing a thing, we are referring to which way should we go to actually to get your to understand what you're talking about here. Now, because remember, whatever you're doing when you're doing this, you must make sure that you show everything so that it can be clear. Everything is being explained here. Now, x. So we substitute the x is going to be y 2y minus 3. Okay, is equal to 20. Okay, then what do we have here? We're going to have 2y squared minus 3y is equal to 20. Okay, now what do we get here? We take 2y squared minus 3y minus 20 is equals to 0. But now, remember what I said here. Look now what we have. You have, what is it? Two equations here. You've got you've got what's called trinomial equation, where you need to use either what's called factoring method or quadratic formula. So as you can see here, can we find some factors here for to actually that we can work with here? Can you find some factors here? So 20, negative 20 times 2y, we get negative 40y squared. Then now you're left, you're going to say, what are the figures you can think of here that cause that if we multiply, we get negative 40y. If we add them, they give you, what is it? They give you negative 3y. So I can think of negative 8y and 5y. Because if you multiply these two, you get negative 40y. If you add them, you get negative 3. So that's what we need here. So we're going to say 2y squared. You remember, we replace your negative 3y with these two factors, minus 8y plus 5y minus 20 is equals to 0. Okay, now remember what you do, you separate this, you factorize these two separately. So you're going to factor out 2y in this case, then you're left with y minus 4. Okay, then what do you do here? You factor out 5 plus 5, because 5 is common here, it's going to be y minus 5 into 24 is equal to 0. Then what are you left with now? You are left with, you're going to take, this is common, okay, y minus 4, then 2y 0. Now, remember what we said, either y minus 4 is equals to 0, where, okay, either y minus 4 is equal to 0 and y becomes what? Y becomes 4, okay? Or 2y plus 5 is equal to 0, okay? This one will get what? 2y is equals to 5, okay? Then y is equal to 5 over 2, because we have to divide both sides by that, okay? Now, so with this, now you can now substitute your values of y into the former equations, okay? So you can substitute here, you can substitute your y equal to 4. So when y equal to 4, okay, into equation 2 is saying what? Xy is equal to 20, okay? So it's gonna be xy, which is gonna be 4x is equal to 20, then x is equal to what you call 20 divided by 4, which is equal to 20 divided by 4, which is equal to 5. Okay, so x goes to 5 there. When y is equals to 4, okay, when y is equals to 4, when y equal to 5 over 2, what do we get here? It's gonna be what is it? 5 over 2 x is equal to 20, then multiply by 2 over 5 by 2 over 5, x, this one will cancel, x is going to be equal to 2 over 5 times 20, okay? And what do we do here? Say 2 over 5 times 20, we get 8, so x is going to be equal to 8, okay? So when y is equal to 5 over 2, x is equal to 8. When y is equal to 4, x is equal to 5. That's what you're supposed to know. So this is the what you call the whole question here that you're supposed to what you need to understand here when you're dealing with what is it, when you're dealing with what you call a Simultaneous equation here. Now another scenario here is this one where you're given what is it, we are given one one linear and one quadratic. So always on your linear, that's where you're supposed to make a substitute formula. Okay, so you're going to say in one, y is equal to 2x minus 7. Then in 2, you're going to substitute y equal to 2 minus 7 in 2. We want to put that one in 2, so we're going to say x squared minus x in a bracket 2x minus 7, okay, plus what is y there, plus 3y squared 2x minus 7 squared is equal to 15. Okay, so what will you have here? You will be having x squared minus 2x squared, okay, my plus was minus x plus minus, it's going to give us plus 7x plus here what we have here is that is 3, okay, then we have 2x squared, it's going to be 4x squared, then 2x times 7 is going to give us 40 times 2 is going to give us 28 minus 28x, then 7 squared negative 7 squared plus 49 is equals to, let's say, minus 15 is equals to 0. That's what we have there. Then we take x, the like terms, x squared. Okay, let's expand there first. X squared minus 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 times 4 is 12 x squared minus, then 3 times 28 there. Okay, I forgot something here. Put this in a bracket here. Okay, 3 times 28. Get 84 x, then 3 times 49 9 Then we group the terms here. X minus 3 minus 2x squared, because these are the like terms here. These are the like terms that we can play with. Then here, these are the like terms again that we can also work with. Okay. Now what must we do here? 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, okay, plus 12. Okay, we get 11. Okay, here 7x, 7 plus, sorry, minus 84, minus 84, 7 minus 84. What do we get there? 77 minus 77. Okay, 77x. Then what are we left with? We're left with 147, 147 minus 15, 147 minus 15, we get plus 132. Okay. So here what we have here, we're going to factor out 11. We divide by 11 throughout because here 11 is common to all. So we're going to say 11. We're going to multiply by 11 there. Multiply by 11, over 11 throughout there. X squared minus 11x squared minus 77x plus 132 is equal to 0 also times 1 over 11. Then here we cancel here, gonna be x squared minus 77 divided by 11, get 7, okay, 7x plus 132, 132 divided by 11, get 12 plus 12 is equal to 0. Then this one is the one that we should supposed to solve here and say what? And say it's gonna give this 12x squared. There any two factors here is supposed to be what? 4 and 3. So it's gonna be 12x squared, and we can think of negative 4x and negative 3x. These are the two factors that you can use. Okay. Now, was if we add them, we get negative 7. So it's gonna be x squared minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 is equal to 0. Then we take out x in this case here. Remember, we separate these two. X, we get x minus 4. Okay, then we look at minus 3 in this case. X minus 4 is equal to 0. Then x minus 4, bracket x minus 3 equal to 0. So either x is equal to 4 or x is equals to negative, is equals to 3, not negative. Was x minus 3 is equals to 0, then x is going to be equal to 3, or x minus 4 is equal to 0, then it's going to give us that. Now, so we are going to substitute here, substituting in 1, okay, substituting in 1, x equal to 4 and x equals to 3. That's what we have here. Now, what are we going to do here? We're going to say what you call in 1, equation 1 is saying y plus 7 is equal to y is equal to, remember the equation that we came up with here? We said y is equal to x minus 4 minus 7. Okay, y equals to 2x minus 7 is going to be equal to 2 x minus 7, and x equals to 4. When x equals to 4, sorry, my work is not neat here. When x equals to 4, y is going to be equals to 2 times 4 minus 7, going to be 8 minus 7, it's going to give us 1. Okay, when x is equals to 3, okay, y is equal to 2, 3 minus 7, which is equals to 6 minus 7, it's going to give us negative 1. So these are the two values of of what is it of what is it of your your y and x. Okay, so that's what you must do. So always remember, when you find the value of 4 of x, either x or y, you must substitute it back and see what is the corresponding value of what you call of that value. So like here, corresponding value of 4 is of y, x equals to 4 is negative 1. For x equals to 3 is negative what is negative 1. For x equals to 4 is 1. So that's how you're supposed to put it like that way. Okay, so this is the end of simultaneous equation. That's what you must remember. You must remember what called substitution method. That's what you must remember as well. And you must also look into what called what is it elimination method. But I recommend that you know substitution method. Okay. So until next time, thank you.